Okay, so today we're going to have a look at formula. You've come across formula already. We've used formula to calculate areas of circles and all sorts of other shapes as well, rectangles, triangles, circumferences of circles. Formulas are used all the time in all sorts of trades. Electricians use them, used all over the place. Most of the time we think about formulas as these things that you get told in class, so for example the area of a circle, but we can make a formula to represent any situation. So here's my party planning situation, obviously for after lockdown. These are the things that I need to be able to hold my party. Now for each person we are going to need 1 can of drink, 3 packets of sweets and 2 packets of crisps. So these are per person. But obviously we need some spares just in case there's something goes wrong, or at the end of it all I need a sugar boost while I'm tidying up. Okay, so we need 1 can of drink with 2 spares, 3 packets of sweets with 5 spares, 2 packets of crisps with 8 spares, and of course the number that we need here is actually dependent on the number of people that are at the party. Now the first thing I'm going to say, instead of cans of drink, I'm going to call that D for drinks. Instead of packets of sweets, I'm going to call that S for sweets. And instead of packets of crisps, I'm going to call that C for crisps. And the other thing we need is a letter to represent the people at the party. Whoops, so and we'll use the letter P for people. Now I'm going to make some formulas so we can work out how many cans of drink I need, how many sweets I need, and how many packets of crisps I need, depending on how many people are at the party. So let's start off with drinks. The number of drinks I need is equal to the number of people at the party, and each person has 1 can, so it's the number of people at the party because there's 1 can per person, plus the 2 spares. And that is a formula for the number of cans of drink I'll need. If we do one for sweets, the number of sweets I'll need, well, the number of people at the party, each person is going to get 3 packets, so we're going to need to multiply that by 3. And I also need another 5 spare packets afterwards. So the sweets I need is 3 times the people, 3p, plus 5. And we can do the same with the crisps as well. Crisps is going to equal the number of people at the party, times by 2, because each person gets 2 packets, plus the 8 spares that I'm going to need. Now, we can then go on and use this in a specific situation. So for example, if my party was going to have, let's say there was going to be 6 people at the party. I can now work out, using my formulas, how many cans of drink I'll need, how many packets of sweets I need, and how many packets of crisps I'll need by doing substitution like we were doing last lesson. I now know that the number of people, which was P, remember? People is P. I can replace P in each of these and work out the D, the S and the C, depending on which of the formulas I'm using. So the number of drinks I'm going to need is equal to 6 plus 2, I'll need 8 cans of drink. The number of sweets I'll need is equal to 3 lots of P, so 3 times 6 plus the 5 extras. 3 times 6 is 18, plus the 5, I will need 23 packets of sweets. And finally, for the number of crisps I'll need, well, that's 2 times the number of people, so 2 times 6, plus the 8 spare packets I'll need. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 8 is 20. I will need 20 packets of crisps party. So we can either use a formula if we're given one by doing substitution, as we were doing last lesson, or if we need to, we can try and create our own formulas for a situation by using letters to represent the various different things that we need to calculate and creating a formula in the same way as I did up here.